We are joined with Zonal Commissioner of Mahadevapura, Mr. Ramesh. Thank you so much for talking to India today, sir. Sir, year on year, we come and report here about the water logging and flooding. But the civic authority, which makes multiple promises, has not fulfilled. Why the civic authority has not learnt any lessons from their past?
See, first of all, we have to understand the problem. Okay, basically, this is a very, very low-lying area. Low-lying area in the sense the bed level of this road is much below than the drain level. So obviously, water will not flow into the drain unless we pump. This is number one. Then why has this area or whatever layout has been developed is the second question. Maybe some years back, maybe 5-10 years back, maybe legally or illegally, whether they've taken plan or building plan, layout plan, etc. I'm not aware, but something has happened. So now the question is only the question that remains is corrective action. What can be done? So anyway, it is well known that this is low-lying area. It is well known fact that the drain level is much above the road level of this area. So this is number one. Question number two, what we have found last 1 year after I have taken charge, is that there are two drains that is leading, passing through this area. One is coming from Chelkere, this is about 10 meters wide. One is about 30 meters wide. Two drains, they join together and they pass. When the heavy rain happens, especially in Yalanka and the eastern part of the Bangalore area, all that water flows through the same drain. So the length of the drain, the width of the drain, the capacity of drain, whether it can carry that much of water is the second question. So the problem is when the railway etc. department they made their project. There have been two small railway vents. The small railway vents, it is causing some constriction for the flow of water. So for that reason, water is coming back. It's not taking. So temporarily, what we have done, whenever the flood happens, we are trying to pump the water to the drain and try to.
But you don't have any kind of permanent solution for this, sir?
I'm coming to that. See, there are two things. One is the temporary solution or the immediate solution that is required to be done when such flooding happens. The temporary solution is that one is installing the pumps, pumping the water, taking it to the drain, etc. This is one thing. And of course, the other relief operations is the first step. Second is the permanent solution. Permanent solution involves finding the cause of the problem, then addressing the problem. So we have found the cause, two things. One is some BDA layout, adjacent layouts, they are happening, and once they complete all the drain work, other works of that layout, to some extent, this problem will be eased. Number two, widening of the railway vent. Okay, if we do these things, 80% of this problem, 90% of the problem is solved.
My question is that it's not the first time the Sai layout has been flooded. I've been reporting from post 4 to 5 years now. Every time when there is unprecedented rain, these kind of flooding happens. One of the residents who just passed on when you were talking in Kannada, he said that these people come here, visit and go. And later on, they are the people who have to suffer. You are in a cool-headed state that there is a drainage problem, there is a stormwater problem, there is a vent issue, but everything is cool-headed. But the people who are staying here are not cool. They lost their cool. They are answering questions. They are asking questions to you. But But you are not having any kind of permanent solution. Every year, zonal commissioner come here, give the same passion and go. But what is on the paper, sir? What is the solution?
Basically, I have come here approximately from November onwards. I'm in a regular last now. Okay. The first time when I came, the last flooding when I came, I saw the actual situation on the ground. What is the problem? All the people approached me, they told all the views that 5 years, 10 years, nothing happened. In fact, our chief commissioner also visited last year, our administrator also visited last year, and our engineering chief also visited last year. And of course, with the intervention of local MLA and senior officers like chief commissioner, administrator, etc., then they dig out the actual problems and what is the cause of the problem. Then we found that some certain works are pending. It did not happen. So from last, I think 8 times, even DCM sir had visited last time. When DCM sir had visited, sir had directed her to find a permanent solution. Then all the departments, see, this involves a coordination and a
But
concern.
how many years, sir, this will continue?
I told you, from last 1 year only I am aware of this.
1 year you didn't finish. How many more years, sir? How many more years?
The vent work, according to me, about 15 to 20% of the vent work has been completed.
Because now it's not even monsoon. It is a early monsoon, probably end of the summer, and this is not. It's just a beginning. It's probably a trailer. So once the monsoon starts, what will be the conditions, sir? They have to bear this brunt. You mean to say?
Please understand,
Hey.
doing a work involves approvals from the appropriate authorities, calling of tender.
How many
issue
years,
of
sir?
work.
How many
I
years?
tell you, I'm from last 1 year only. I want to speak because other things I don't know. Who can I speak which I don't know? What I'm trying to tell you is from last 1 year, when all the honorable deputy CM, honorable senior officers, the chief commissioner, myself, when we visited, of course the honorable MLAs are also visited. Only then, what I can definitely say is that we have tried to push very hard. What did not happen, let us say, maybe last 5, 6 years or 8 years, I don't know. From last 1 year, according to me, a lot of progress has been made. That much I can tell.
Sir, commissioners,
I
officers
cannot-
get transferred frequently, 1 year, 2 years. But every commissioner and every officer says that gives the same excuse, saying that from past 1 year I am here. I don't want to talk previous year. So people have to suffer ultimately.
One second, I'm not telling that from last 1 year I'm there, I don't know. What I'm trying to tell you is, from last 1 year, the progress have been enormous. That's what I want to tell.
Nothing on field, sir. Nothing we could see on the field. People are unhappy. Still, they are suffering the same way. You are saying that the progress is happening, but nothing on ground, sir. People are struggling. The same slush, same flooding, everything remains the same. Nothing on. Whatever the progress happens, no, sir. Nothing on ground. It doesn't take 1 year for you to get rid of the flooding in this particular.
It is a nearly 14 crore worth of project, very big project in fact, being done under the supervision of the railway authorities. And there are so many interdepartment coordination, etc., activities involved. All those are now attended, solved in past 1 year. What I am trying to tell you is, you only told me that from 10 years it did not happen. What I am trying to tell you is, from past 1 year, because of the intervention of Honorable Deputy CM, Chief Commissioner, senior officers, and the coordination efforts of the department and the railway authorities and other agencies, this has done some progress.
Final question, sir. So how long will it take? How long will it take to get rid of this?
The completion of railway went, etc. Even today morning, our people have gone on a meeting the railway.
Sir, any deadlines, sir? We know all those things, sir. You meet, you have multiple meetings, multiple things. Any deadline that you have?
It may take about 2 to 3 months to complete the project.
After 2 to 3 months,
Yes,
it will be solved here.
100%. 2 to 3 months, the railway one.
Okay, thank you so much. This is K.N. Ramesh, who is a zonal commissioner, who promises that probably next 2 to 3 months, the flooding situation in Silhouette will be rectified. This is Shivamurthy Sagaraj reporting from Bangalore.